Hello ladies! So I thought it was about time that I showed you guys my everyday face and how I put on my foundations. So if you keep on watching, I'll show you how I do it step by step. So when I'm doing my face, I start off with concealing my under eye circles. So I use Nars concealer in the color of ginger, and I just put a swipe under each eye like that, and a few places that I feel like are a bit darker on my face. Then I just use my finger and kind of warm up the concealer and kind of pat it into my skin. And at the moment I'm using Diorshow Purelight, and the color is 300. I've been using this foundation since I was a teenager. I just like that it's very light coverage. It's not heavy at all. It kind of gives you a bit of a glow to your skin, so it doesn't look like you're using heavy makeup. And I put my foundation on with this brush. It's by Cover FX number 160. And I just kind of push it in and kind of pat it around my lower half of my face first, and then I blend it in. Get a little bit more for my forehead. I don't like to put too much on my forehead, I find, because that's where I break out the most. And that's about it for foundation, so I still have quite a bit left. Before I put on my setting powder, I like to wear cream blushes. So I just use a flat foundation brush like that. And this cream blush is by Marcelle. It's in Spicy Apricot. I find that this one is very similar to my Nars cream blush when it comes to consistency, and this one actually lasts all day for me too. It's about a third of the price of Nars, so it's a bonus, I think. I find that I have to use my fingers and a brush at the same time when I use cream, because I find it gets it's uneven with brushes. So I don't use a regular setting powder. What I use is Nars. It's in Nico. It looks like kind of a beigey color. Has a little tiniest bit of shimmer to it. I just use this kind of like a regular powder brush, and I like to put it on my nose, chin, and forehead, and then I just kind of blend it all out like that. Bronzer is by Beauty Control. I like to use a flat bronzing brush. I just swirl it in there, and you do your number 3 actually. Just kind of gives a subtle color to your face. I don't know. I have dark skin, so it doesn't always show up that well on me. Okay, so I'm just going to use, this is just kind of a shimmery neutral color, and I just put that all over my lid. I don't do this every day, because lots of times I'm in a rush. So I'll usually skip the eyes, and I'll just go right to just mascara. And then I'm going to use this it's kind of a dark greenish brown. It's from a Nars duo. I don't remember the name of it. And I'm just going to put that on the outside and crease area, just to give my eyes a little bit of definition. So I work in an environment where I can't wear a lot of dramatic colors or anything like that, and I think most of you probably too. So it's always nice to have some looks that you can wear every day to work and not feel like you're so made up. So that's, oh, one last thing, my eyebrows. How can I forget? So I'm just going to use just kind of a flat, slanty brush like that. I'm just going to grab the darkest brown eyeshadow and just kind of color in my brows a bit. Even though my eyebrows are black, I always use kind of a dark brown, kind of a couple shades lighter. I find it kind of brightens up my face more. You can see the difference there. This is something I sometimes skip too, but it's actually good if I don't skip it, because then it frames your face more, makes you look more awake and defined. So that's it for the eyebrows. I'm going to use that same brush and take the black eyeshadow and put a little bit, just the tiniest bit, on my lash line. This is a lot faster, I find, than trying to grab my fluid line or eyeliner pen. And you don't want a harsh line anyways if you want to look kind of natural. So that's it for the eyes. Last thing I do is put on some mascara. So currently I'm using, what is this one called? Virtuous by Lancome. I'm not the biggest fan of this particular mascara. I like Lancome because I like how it gives you a very dramatic look. This one I find you can only really put on one layer. It looks okay with one layer, but once you put two, then it gets really clumpy, and your eyelashes feel really stiff. So it looks really unnatural. So, I mean, some people may like that look, just not me. And then for lips, I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of that leftover foundation on my lips. I find my lips are pretty pigmented, and so if I ever try to put on lipstick or lip gloss or anything like that, it doesn't really show up through my lips. So this just kind of neutralizes my lips just the tiniest bit. And this is a Juicy Tube in Mong. I think it's supposed to be like mango. It tastes like mango. I like it. I like Juicy Tubes. For me, they last a long time. And some of the newer formulas aren't as sticky as the other ones. Just kind of wipe off some excess. Okay. And that's it for my everyday face. So this is what I would wear if I had 10 minutes to put on my makeup each day. And just kind of makes me feel put together and, you know, ready to talk to patients and everything like that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.